Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
It is Tuesday, the 8th day of December, 2009. We're going to be live here for the next 4 hours. Lord Christopher Monckton will be joining us from day 2 of the Copenhagen World Government Establishment Summit that is going on. We'll be covering all the latest developments with the ClimateGate fraud, and another huge development today. Copenhagen Climate Summit in disarray after Danish tax leak. They told the third world they were going to be given all this money from the global taxes. Turns out it's all going to go to private central banks. That was in the treaty. That's what the big banks have been saying they were going to set up for at least 20 years. But this is new news to the world. Now the summit's in even more trouble because the third world is finding out it's a screw job to shut down their industry. They were sold by the same IMF and World Bank that have been robbing them for more than half a century that this was going to empower them and that this was going to be a new tax on the West. No, it's actually a tax by Western banks on them and on the people of the West. This is a huge new development. Also, investigative journalist at the London Telegraph. ClimateGate, Barack Obama's rule by EPA decree is a coup d'etat against Congress made in Britain. That is the headline. Governor Jesse Ventura, fresh off the premiere of his television show last Wednesday to record all-time ratings on True TV, formerly Court TV, will be joining us to talk about a host of issues until the bottom of the hour. Then Lord Christopher Monckton coming up in the second hour today from Copenhagen, Denmark. So you'll definitely want to stay with us for that. This is going to be extremely informative, and I'm lining up a bunch of other reporters to be on with us this week and next week in the 2-week-long summit, or roughly 2 weeks, was a 13-day long summit being held in Copenhagen, Denmark. So that is all coming up today as well. Also, more on Senate Leader Harry Reid comparing opponents of health care reform to supporters of slavery. You don't like socialist government? You're a racist. It's the N-word. Has nothing to do with it. They just inject that in there when this is actually government slavery, making you buy insurance, making you have more money taken out of your taxes for this whole eugenics soft kill program that is modern health care. And with a $41 billion cut a year in Medicare alone that the Democrats have stripped out of Medicaid and Medicare, even more than $41 billion total, just $41 billion with Medicare alone. So they're the ones actually raising taxes, cutting services, while meanwhile invoking race cards and slavery. Again, they're race pimps. They use race as a tool of division. We're going to be breaking that down today as well. Also, I've gotten some emails of people in denial. We have confirmed that around the country, gun shops, Walmart, gun shows are demanding Social Security numbers and ID cards that they scan or record to get into gun shows. And some gun shows are just getting the last 4 digits. Yes, that is really going on, and we're investigating that as well. Very, very serious because it's being done outside of the law. It's being done literally just as a form of intimidation by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, and now explosives. They're always changing their name as they run around the nation basically intimidating people. But when we get back from break, Governor Jesse Ventura will be on with us to talk about the huge success of his #1 TV show, #1 on True TV, Part 2 airing 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night on True TV. And we'll talk about the upcoming episodes as well and a lot more. His last interview, he's doing it with us before he leaves to Mexico for a few weeks of surfing. I bet he wishes he was in Hawaii. They're recording record waves there right now. Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633. The illusion created by the power elite is a lie that covers even the food they want you to eat. Will you continue to be their profit center, buying their processed food that makes you sick? Go to the doctor and buy their drugs? You don't have to cooperate. There is a solution. Inner Health Botanicals, a company that my wife and I just love, have been providing products for the last 5 years that give you the perfect solution to this madness. Try their Inner Food with 20 organic ingredients full of dense nutrition that gives you the energy you need and will keep you well. It even won the award for Best Superfood of 2009 from our friend Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. I love their NutriCafe, great organic coffee infused with herbal extracts to boost your immune system. Try all of their truly honest products that will keep you alive and healthy. Go to ENERFOOD.com or give them a call right now, 866-762-9238. Click on their banner at Infowars.com to see all the available discounts. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator that produces pure drinking water right from the humidity in the air. No, this isn't science fiction. It's very real. I know because I use one every day in my own home, and it's available right now to you. Because you know exactly where your water comes from with Ecola Blue, you'll know what's in your cup. Clean, great-tasting water without all the pollutants. Get your family off the grid today by ordering your own Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator for your home or business. Their best seller, the Ecola Blue 28, produces up to 7 gallons of water every day. The Ecola Blue 28 is easy to use and economical. Generate your own pure water from the humidity in the air. This system is free of chemicals and uses a multi-stage filtration system, including reverse osmosis, carbon filters, and ultraviolet lights. Order now and claim your water independence today by calling Ecola Blue at 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today.
The Genesis Communications Radio Network proudly presents The Alex Jones Show, because there's a war on for your mind.
Well, I am again honored to have a former Minnesota governor, movie star, top wrestler, best-selling author, XFL and NFL commentator, and so much more, Governor Jesse Ventura, with us until the bottom of the hour. Lord Christopher Monckton joining us coming up 52 minutes from now from the Copenhagen Global Government Summit. But I wanted to get the governor on, and luckily I caught him because this is his last interview. He is leaving in the next 24 hours to Mexico for a few months of surfing. And so we are certainly honored to have him on with us. Governor Ventura, good to have you here.
Good morning, Alex.
So this is your swan song before you escape to Mexico.
Hopefully. Actually, I'm not leaving within the next 24, but I would tell you it will be within the next week.
Oh, okay, because I talked to your wife, and she thought you were leaving.
Well,
but I guess, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she's going to pack me up and we'll be out of here tonight. I don't know.
Well, that was last Friday.
They're usually in charge.
Boy, I tell you, you have been busy. Well, congratulations on the television show being the highest-rated news show in true TV history. Massive viewership.
Well, it did well, considering all the options out there, Alex, and that there's, literally hundreds of stations that a viewer has to choose from. They couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier, and I want to thank your listeners in that because they're certainly a part of it now. The key now is to keep the momentum rolling, and hopefully the show will grow. Hopefully word of mouth will get out there, and there is a buzz, believe it, or not, and hopefully the show will continue to grow in viewership, and that way it'll pretty much force their hand. They'll have to renew for more, and then we can continue our investigations and continue enlightening the public and asking the questions. Can we get definitive answers? Not always, because naturally we can't put anyone under oath and threaten them with perjury or subpoena.